Attention, please.
Free flip, free half, nigga. Free pistol, free beamer. Free flip, free half, nigga. Free pistol, free beamer. Free all the billies. Free all the Mac.
Gentlemen, may I have your attention, please?
Free flip, free half, nigga. Free pistol, free beamer. Free flip, free half, nigga. Free pistol, free beamer. Free all the billies. Free all the Macs. Free all the billies. Free all the Macs. I'm so BX like sex money TS. I don't do SIs, I only do the VS. I don't wear BS, I'm larger than a 3X. I don't do L, so I never like the GS. Fuck balls, got the hog in the glass pot. Signed to the streets, got my fans out the trap spot. Dirty and I'm sturdy, got the 40 with the 30. Trying to buck something, duck hunting for them birdies. Remember Fat Joe was smacking niggas' heads off. Primo caught a hobby, he was trying to shake the feds off. Pistol across the bridge, he was taking niggas' heads off. Run down on me, I'ma tear nigga leg off. You know the vibes, I slide on you fuck niggas. Full contract, you fuck niggas, so fuck niggas. So fuck niggas, I'm on my blades of Billy. A vest in a tractor trailer, trying to chase a milli. How you real with fake jury? You niggas are silly. And I still move fish and smoke piff and Phillies. Do Mitch match designer, big stacks with diamonds. Your bitch on my body trying to give me that vagina. No cap, get stacks, niggas say that. If I lift the ratty, guaranteed I'ma spray that. They wanna see me in a can like alcohol. Kip sweatsuit, the match with the Salvadors. Free flip, free half, nigga. Free pistol, free beamer. Free flip, free half, nigga. Free pistol, free beamer. Free all the billies. Free all the Macs. Free all the billies. Free all the Macs.
I'm so BX, I'm grinding on the back blocks. Only Jews wrong with screw backs and crab locks. Separate the fake half guys from the half nots. All it takes is one phone call to get a nigga shot. Pitch the ball 2 chains, way before 2 chains. Madhouse days, BJ, he had a few things. First G spot, no safety on the G lock. Catch a bird, nigga, spread his feathers like a peacock. It's easy, leave a bitch before she leave me. I went, who you want wet, give my brother a freebie. BC, I spent a yard out in DC, dump a clip, reload, put the movie on repeat. Real nigga in my eyes, and I don't hear you fuck niggas, know you telling lies. And all the blazers is crazy, no, don't tell them guys. If he a dick, can't shoot him right between the eyes. Leave a nigga circumcised, beneficial. Met the first pistol when I was 16, 17, rocking the state pool with the state greens. Take money, blazing, I'm always bringing the same team. Malcolm by the window, the lead scream by any means. I dare you, skin a nigga, then I wear you. Twin 40 cows to spit, I let him share you. Chop a lip from off of the ground just like a lead through. I don't want to murder rapper, nigga, I'm prepared to.
Free flip, free half, nigga. Free pistol, free beamer. Free flip, free half, nigga. Free pistol, free beamer. Free all the billies.
Take money, man. We in the building, man. You heard? You see what we doing. We got one of the best engineers in the game right here. You heard? Take money. Watch how he make this song sound when it's done. And that shit up real loud.
I think they ready. Shit! Let's take money! We big looking go! Yeah! No, we don't go! What do it look like? Take money! Shit! Is that good? Is it? I'm ready to go! I'm ready! Take money! Are you ready? Are you? I'm ready for whatever, move that ready for that cheddar. Ride with them things that can get me the 4 letters. Move that soft off that post to get my hands on some letters. Poppy threw me from the breed, now things just looking better. I got it. Levers, Prada made, known to move a lot of yeah. If I gotta say every day is Valentine's, no holiday. Youngest is man who shit, handle shit to holler with. She's sitting in them Spalding seats. Then she swallows J, follows J. Can't afford these sneaks that I wear. And the funny shit about it, I buy by the pair. Yeah. Black diamonds in my ear, white diamonds in my ear. Segregation over where? Yeah. Watch the black turn to white green. Shorty spit on the mic like a mic screen. I paid $1,800 for these tight jeans. And these dirty niggas mad with my ice cream.
Take money, always move in silence. Black talents, quick to knock them off balance. What we do to the beat, we make meatloaf. Man down, shots fire, bullets through his cheek coat. Now get ready for the ski slope. Bricks drop from a plane, landed on a speedboat. If a nigga want 100, I'ma need 4. Gotta drive to your ass, that's a little more. The stock on the K make the cake stretch. And all my niggas push weight, fuck a bench press. Just bag it and tag it and call it payless. So many notes in the safe make the safe stretch. True hat, low over the eyelids. And if I had a good day, I let you guys live. But if not, send them to the maker, man. A new era, gangsters out here, take the stand. 87 North, no looking back now. And I ain't stopping for no dogs or no pat down. I can drop it to the all, you let it drip dry. Her bus turning 94, I let the 6 die. Put the starters on the bench, let the bench ride. Same rules applied, I ain't letting shit slide. Shit, I just plan and I execute. Some young niggas in the camp and they love to shoot. Take money, always move in silence. Black talents, quick to knock them off balance. What we do to the beat, we make meatloaf. Man down, shots fire, bullets from cheap coat. Now get ready for the ski slope. Bricks drop from a plane, landed on a speedboat. If a nigga want 100, I'ma need 4. Gotta drive to your ass, that's a little more.
You already know, we no good. Take money in the building. We in the lab, nigga, we working.
Boss, goddamn it, niggas can't stand it. Don't keep working the hood, but I ain't no mechanic. Kush got my mind on a whole nother planet. Money too thick for a wallet, so I rubber band it. I never panic, no, my young boys stretch him now. STD bullets, it be easy to catch him now. Summertime, I'm at the table like it's dinner time. Got them birds flying south like it's winter time. I'm in that Lamborghini, meet me at the finish line. JB, let's bring the jewels out, I think it's glitter time. I remember copping my first brick, now it's 10 at a time. $500,000 my first flip. Your new car, that was my 4th whip. I crashed that, hit the dealer, bought the Jag back. You know me, hit the bank, bring a bag back. Heavy ass Cuban got me walking with a bad back.
We're about to order some food. Niggas starving. You know what I mean? It's that take money shit. Niggas gotta eat. You know what I mean? Y'all other niggas are starving. We eating, man.
You should smack it with. She said she ain't got no plans. How about this? Let me put you in the mix. Be careful, don't get too lost too quick. This shit might get lit. She get the lick in her lips. I get the pick in her bag so quick. I put my foot on the gas so quick. 200, 300 gas for it. Nobody see where the stash was at, but I think I see where that flash was at. When I so what I see you would never change. Don't be a millionaire talk when you have cutting crack. 2 and the I lost in my baby, my 200 bread. Look what I did to get to this money, I'm faithful, I never look back. Yeah, I put my dogs on the charge, yeah. I put my thumb in the check, yeah. You can go do what you want, we took in them jars and put in the bricks, yeah. We shit it off in the legs, and now we got permanent scars how to fix, yeah. I turn a 1 to a double and bring it back, jump in as long as it flip. R.I.P. gon' be getting that, but 2 on 2 and I just gotta get red. She said she ain't got no plans. don't play. How about this? Let me put you in the mix. Be careful, don't get too lost too quick. This shit might get lit. This shit might get lit. She get it though in the fit. I ain't a fucking on somebody, bitch. Dropping the top on the legs. I got a couple of avenues I wanna hit. Play with the wrong, I get stretched. Live when you know what this is. Punching the start on my beds. Pushing my buttons, get pressure for you and your friends. Yeah, I've been on go like a roll for my breach. Hop on my dick for a moment, at least maybe 2 out of 3. I got one in the head, cause you know it get hot when it's cold in these streets. They capping, they calling for peace when we pop out and pull it. They calling police, get the drama cooking like it's lunchtime. Shots to the stomach like it's crunch time. Time is almost coming for the bus down. Flew my son to Florida to swim. Ain't no question about it. If they call me, put the work in, I'm gonna do that shit again. I remember I was innocent. Now it's water everywhere we live. She said, she ain't got no plan. How about this? Let me put you in the mix. My man, be careful, don't get too lost too quick. This shit might get lit. She said, she ain't got no plans. How about this? Let me put you in the mix. My man, be careful, don't get too lost too quick. This shit might get lit. My mix, get in my mix. Right before right. Fuck this shit up. Right before I go, I never change. I hope my partners know. Right below my hands, I still got something. Keep my problems still. We sat back and planned. Now it's our time to stack these dollar bills. Light up, ain't no time to chill. My shit like how Harlem feel. Riding up and down that Atlantic Strip, you see that sour smell. I just sat in room inside my coochie trying to call the girls. Brownstone getting blunted. Too hot in the project still. What you copping? I got sales. I smell like there's more money. I used to get it for 20. Get me 24 for it. I still put digits up on the board like what's the score, youngin'? You ain't got nothing for me. I put that on my whole section. Ducking indictment, keep playing dummy like you born in it. I put a tiger bone in my drink. I jungle George bitches. I told my OG let me hold something for the whores get them. We just gon' play the hand we was dealt our father's drug dealers. These niggas acting like Planet Ace, man, they not gorillas. Right before I go, I never change. I hope my partners know. Right
yo, it's your boy Trap, man. What's good, y'all?
We sat back and planned. Now it's our time to stack these dollar bills. Light up, ain't no time to chill. My shit like
it's my nigga Jungo Jim B-Day, so you know I gotta play his music one time. You know what I mean? Show some love.
I still got something, keep my problems still. We sat
you know
back
what I mean?
and
I
planned.
just was smoking on some good shit. I'm sorry. You know what I mean? It's hip hop birthday. Happy birthday to hip hop. You dig? We gonna get into one more song from my son today. You know what I mean? Then we gonna get to talking. You know what I mean? And don't worry about the video not moving smooth. That's probably why I ain't been getting flagged. Yeah, so just listen to the music. Then don't worry about watching shit. Go look the video up on your own time.
Jungle. I'm just a reflection of God. Right. T-A-B. Your doubt ain't too strong, I'm nothing to sleep on. She had me at DR, I will never be PR. Slept on floor, now I got stupid money like Igor. Nigga, that's what the G for. Flying out of town, see what dollars do by the seashore. Turn the volume down, use the universe as my theme song. They never noticed we on until I threw the cape on. Came back for bitches, I probably should have betrayed more. Learning life, burning them bridges if they don't pay more. Running like she ain't got too much that she can take on. Virgil,
when you go gonna send me,
Purple
I mean,
labels
we
falling
gonna
off my
mail
jeans.
me
Time to
a
save
shark,
clothes.
nigga.
Burning sage rose, keeping my faith close.
I need a
Maybe if I could
hammerhead
bring back
shark.
a Grammy, they change
I mean,
roles.
some
Maybe if
exotic
I could
shit.
bring back my dog, they might play it cool. I just mind the rules, cause I've been on my own shit. These niggas get the message, even if they ignore the text. And this shit is getting spooky. Be outside, look like horror flick. Be out trying to make dollars stack. BS trying to stay far from that. I'm probably one hit away from bodying all of that. Rap garbage, they processing that car, but they soft spoken. It's loud like a hard blowing. She could blow it if we ain't got nothing going, really. She ignored it. Year later, we up responding, really. Wrote it 3 times, keep saying someone is typing. I'm in love with how life went. That's all the good and bad shit. The work we put in just to start back where it could have happened. But now we on some boss shit. OG Cuban cigar shit. Oh, you think you a star? We think you a Houston comic. I'm on special assignment. Truth is, I'm still improving on shit. Might just hit the fan before I get to view the product. Pouring out of my heart in every booth I got, and that's the same way I got it. I could never stop getting to it. Backward with Kim and Cookies. Fifth Ave turned me to a monster.
Over there, it's a task manager. It's a project manager. It's a sauna.
JB, what up? Guess we at it again, right? Just the talk. Just the way we talk. Gotcha. They say my bar's the solution. Cause they hearing all this garbage and pollution. I'm front row at the garden while they shooting. While my niggas pump blow, they still starving, they recruiting. That's how the game implements. Youngins in the same predicament. Breaking down cane in increments. It's an infinite struggle. You stir the pot in an instant you bubble. That's how they think. Seen Black Adon Lex bubble, I seen the mink. Then I seen the Pyrex and I seen the sink. Pictures in the Avirex, observe the way they think. Never wore chains, still had the link. Just to put the work out like blank. That's a gym, by the way. School of Hard Knocks, we attended, by the way. Me and JB, we intended, by the way. Off of rap money. Yeah, it ain't that funny. See your stocks and bonds, they go to bat for me.
Made a boost today, 38, fuck what you used to pay. Take money, that's what take money used to say. 100 up, take money, yeah, we run it up. Read up and get your money up. Made a boost today, 38, fuck what you used to pay. Take money, that's what take money used to say. 100 up, take money, yeah, we run it up. Read up and get your money up.
Back to me, Luke K, what's good? You know what I mean? Today's hip hop birthday. So I thought I'd come up here, you know what I mean, talk about how hip hop raised me, you feel me? Like, if it wasn't for hip hop, I don't even know where I'd be. You know what I mean? Like, I don't even know what I'd be doing. Like, I don't even know what I'd be into. I don't even know what type of person I would have, you know what I mean? I would have never been the person I am today if it wasn't for hip hop. You know what I mean? Being a nigga from the South Bronx, you know what I mean? I wasn't listening to no rock music or nothing like that. You feel me? Like, that wasn't what was around me. Nobody was playing that. You know what I mean? I never knew nobody was, you know what I mean? I was playing like Led Zeppelin or some shit. I mean, I don't know nobody doing that. You know what I mean? So you feel me? Like, hip hop, I feel like it's very important. You feel me? And I feel like a lot of people, they don't be taking hip hop serious. You know what I mean? Some niggas look at hip hop and they just think this shit is just a money grab. Like, this shit is a lick. Like, you know what I mean? I'm in it for the check. Like, when I do hip hop, I do this shit for a check. But if it wasn't for a Jamaican man, it wouldn't be no hip hop. You feel me? If it wasn't for somebody creating an idea to mix records, there wouldn't be no hip hop. It was all about having, I mean, it was all about a party, about bringing people together, nonviolence, and I mean, having fun. You know what I mean? And just like other things, people come in and corrupt it and make it seem like it's a money grab, like it's a lick. Like people really put their heart and soul into the shit that they was doing. You know what I mean? Niggas like Grandmaster Flash and shit like that. You know what I mean? When he realized that he could just, you feel me, mix two records, put a fucking crayon at the marker so he could know where to go every time to keep the loop going. You know what I mean? It wasn't no computers and shit like that. Niggas was rocking the party. Niggas was keeping the loop going. You know what I mean? Same people that probably would get in trouble for damaging their moms or pops records. You know what I mean? Experimenting with this shit, turning this shit into an art form where black people could make money from it. But I just feel like sometimes, man, niggas don't be taking this shit serious. You know what I mean? Me being from the Bronx, I gotta take this shit serious. It's like, you know what I mean? Hip hop is all I know. You know what I mean? I don't know what music was raising y'all, but hip hop was raising me. You know what I mean? When I had that fucking Walkman or that fucking two tape recorder shit in the crib and you dubbing tapes, you know what I mean? You got it on A side and you got it on the A side, you got it on the B side, you gotta press record and play at the same time and all that crazy shit to get you know what I mean? That's hip hop. You feel me? Like that's hip hop. I don't know, like y'all, some of y'all niggas, man, y'all be forgetting about what this shit is about. You know what I mean? Like niggas be sliding without writing they shit. You know what I mean? Then people want to put them on a pedestal like they that top nigga. You can't be that top nigga if none of that shit came from you. Hip hop's supposed to be about life experiences and telling stories about you. You know what I mean? What raised you? How you became the person that you became? You know what I mean? That's hip hop. Y'all niggas, some of y'all niggas, man, y'all niggas just think it's about the bag. Y'all forgot all about the essence and the feel to this shit. I mean, that should be making me mad. Well, that should be pissing me off. You feel me? Because it's
My
like,
bad, Joe.
what's good, Lou?
What's popping?
You feel what I'm coming from right now?
Nah, I wasn't listening to you, nigga. I just had a phone call.
I'm about to put you on what I'm saying. I'm
Oh,
saying, I mean, this hip hop shit, man. This shit is for real. And a lot of niggas be taking this shit for granted, and you know what I mean. They just think it's all about a bag. You feel me? This shit is an art form. This shit's supposed to be from you. You know what I mean?
I
You can't be reciting another nigga lyrics and you that nigga.
I concur. I agree with that. I ain't gonna lie to you whole time. That's not where we at. These bitch ass niggas. This ain't hip hop, my nigga. So when I pulled up, I want to tell you what birthday we celebrating? Who
Hip
birthday?
hop, hip hop.
2021? 2021 hip hop?
Oh nah.
Cause this ain't hip hop, my nigga.
Nah, I ain't celebrating that.
Alright then, this ain't hip hop. There's a couple niggas I fucks with, shit like that. You know what I'm saying, on some whole street shit. But that's like drill rap. Like them niggas literally talking about niggas that's on some whole other shit. You figure me?
I
That's
feel you.
drill rap. That's really like the only rap I listen to. I don't listen to this. I mean, I listen to J. Cole sometimes. You feel what I'm saying? In that sense, that's what's up. We got J. Cole niggas like that. But this hip hop is trash, my nigga. And like you said, and in that sense, I lend to that because all these niggas taking, all these niggas biting, all these niggas faking, all these niggas doing the most. Fuck hip hop. That's how I feel right now. And no offense to hip hop, but I don't give a fuck. But no offense to the shit. It's like, nah, this shit ain't no motherfucking hip hop, my nigga. This ain't the shit that I was rocking with.
That's why I fuck with the niggas that I be fucking with that be making the music that I be wanting to hear. You feel me? Because we can't
What about
lose the real
Conway?
aspect of this shit.
What about
You feel me?
Conway?
Yeah, there's a lot of niggas like that. You feel me? Shout out to Planet Asia. He from the West Coast. You know
I'm
what I mean?
talking about what about the niggas wearing dresses? Conway didn't Conway just have a dress on?
Nah, that wasn't the dress. That was a scarf. But that's neither there. That's neither
That
here
is
nor
that was a pause, nigga.
there.
That's a literal pause in life. You the pause master, nigga. And I ain't saying like you say all the pause shit. I'm saying you be checking niggas. You the check pause master.
Yeah,
Period.
we already had that discussion. So
Yeah, well, we having
I
that discussion again.
mean,
Hey,
you
let
feel
me tell you something about Luke Kane that nobody probably will be able to understand. I was never into music like that. I never gave a fuck. Music is everywhere. You walk in the store, you trying to shop for some fucking shower curtains and bath towels, and you get music. You feel what I'm saying? You watch a movie, you get music. You watch a TV, like, bro, you get music. Music is everywhere. So I just never was into the shit like that. While everybody else was so dedicated and reading the King magazines and the X and the double XLs and the Source and so on and so forth. Before we had the big publications on TV, while everybody was watching 106 in Park, while everybody was watching
yo, Lou, it,
TRL,
Lou,
TRL, all you niggas was watching TRL. I wasn't watching that shit.
Lou, you always say 106 in Park. You know what I mean? But let me give a roll call, I guess, to the older heads or the old heads, because that wasn't all niggas was watching. Niggas was watching Hits from the Street. Niggas was watching Cedar's World. Niggas was watching Rap City.
I wasn't watching those things.
I'm just telling you what niggas was watching, Lou. You feel me? You
Yeah,
know
I
what I mean?
wasn't watching them.
You know what I mean? So it wasn't just 106 in Park. You feel me?
And
106
I
in
ain't
Park
saying
came
that
later. Before 106 in Park, it was other shit that niggas was watching to get this hip
no,
hop. You know what I
what
mean?
I'm saying is when other niggas, you got to think about it, brother. I was born in '89,
Me too.
so that mean in '99 I was 10 years old, just like you. You figured me?
Yeah.
So I wasn't in those 10 years. I didn't give a fuck about no motherfucking hip hop. I wasn't even thinking about hip hop. Now
Yeah.
let's get into the two.
That
Let's get into
that
the 2000s.
that
2000. I was literally on some whole other shit. Like when I tell you, motherfuckers used to throw barbecues and but we was holding the work and the guns for these niggas. You figured it me? Like we was on some whole other shit. Like I was nigga, I was enthralled with outside, and I'm not trying to say that to make anybody feel different. Like nigga, it's just like shit. My OG, we grew up different. She made mistakes in her motherfucking life, growing us up sometimes, you feel me, for a couple years. Then she got her shit in order. You did? Whole time, shit, we was outside. You feel me? Like shit, I was outside
yeah, I
in
feel you.
fifth and
See,
fourth,
yeah,
fifth grade and shit like that.
see your experience with
It's
hip hop.
not everybody experience, right?
See, yeah, cause like,
My experience with hip hop was hearing shit from the next motherfucker car or on the block when they had the big ass speakers and radios and the boom boxes and shit. That was my experiences when we was using the fucking D batteries so we can play music on the block. You figured me? Those was my experiences. It wasn't like me going and look and search. There wasn't no internet. What was I on? How was I looking for the music?
see,
You
you see,
understand what I'm
like
saying? I
like
wasn't on the TV. The
yeah,
TV was how y'all was.
you're growing up with hip hop is different from mine, even though
Yeah,
we the same
because I
age.
wasn't on the TV. That's where we got our hip hop from, bro. The TV and the radio. But if I wasn't around the radio, which is riding in the car all day, and if I wasn't sitting in the house watching TV, I've never got to get on the music type shit. You figure me? So motherfucker always smoked me and put me on. Females honestly always put me on music, bro. Females always, honestly, it was like females was always putting me on music. It was them that told me what was cool because I figured like if the females is liking this shit, then other females is liking that shit. So that's the shit I was bumping. You dig? Whole time. Then I started listening to like J Hood and like Cassidy and fuck in 2002, 2003, and then somebody put me on Lil Wayne in 2005, and then nigga I started listening to the Game and the diss records. Dipset was Diplomatic Immunity. The first Dipset I listened to was like Diplomatic Immunity 1. And that's why I jumped on the Dipset shit. Then I heard my sister was bumping Jadakiss, we gon' make it cause when the coke come in, they gotta use the scales. I thought that was so dope because I seen all these niggas out here selling dope. And I was only 6th grade or 7th grade. You figured me? So it was like that's the first. I didn't know Jada Kiss and them was on Bad Boy on that, not Bad Boy on the Benjamin's joint. I thought that was just Biggie, Lil Kim, and Puff Daddy. You feel what I'm saying? I didn't know about all of that shit. I wasn't a hip hop head like that. You figured him?
I feel you. Now listen, like me, my experiences with this hip hop shit is different. You feel me? Like when you come from New York City, that's why I guess a lot of niggas from New York, especially with hip hop or music, whatever, have a lot of pride for it because we know that this is where it come from. It wouldn't exist. Know what I mean, if it wasn't for what we was doing, and niggas take a lot of pride in that shit because. Know what I mean, look how big it became. Even though the white man came and monopolized it and came through and did what they did to hip hop, you feel me? We know that we made this shit. You feel me? And when you know you made something, I guess you could feel like you could contribute and you could change certain things that you don't like about it because, you know what I mean, in the essence, y'all created it. Niggas take pride in that, real pride. Like me, I'm a hip hop historian with this shit. You feel me? That's why earlier I bigged up DJ Kool Herc. You know what I mean? The Jamaican. You know what I mean? If it wasn't for him, that's why like my thumbnail was the flyer of the party. You know what I mean? On the tape. You know what I mean? It was the tapes. Like
Was
when
he
I
good? Okay, for people like me that wasn't around that time, and I didn't go back and look at that type of stuff. For people like me that didn't do that, it's not, you understand me, very educated in that. Who is he? Who is Herc? Who is DJ
it,
Herc?
DJ Kool Herc was the man that basically created hip hop. He's the father of hip hop. Know what I mean, if it was because he was the person that uh basically took a record, right? And what he did with the record, he would keep the break beat going in the middle of the record. You know what I mean? The break beat is synonymous with hip hop. If it wasn't for the break beat, it wouldn't be no hip hop. Hip hop was created off of keeping the break beat going. You know what I mean? Now Grandmaster Flash, he was the because DJ Kool Herc, he used the light switch as a mixer. It wasn't no
I
mixer
don't
like
even know. You using these terms, but I don't know. You saying break beat. You
yeah,
using
breakbeat is all
mixer.
right,
I
all
don't
right,
know
Lou.
these
All
terms.
right, hold on. All right, look, Lou. Like if when you hear like let's say you hear an old school beat, know what I mean, something from the 70s or 80s, you feel me? And there's a part with a nigga in the drums, he have like a little solo.
Right.
And niggas would take that and a thing called looping. Looping a song or looping a section of a melody wasn't a thing. You feel me? That was unheard of.
Like
When you play
looping,
back
which
then,
bringing it back.
listen,
Bringing it back is what
listen,
you're saying.
listen. When you play the record on a record player, when you put the little needle on the shit, that's all people did. Know what I mean?
And it just played all the way through, but
If
there
you
was
even
nobody
touch
there.
that shit, you know what I mean, and it'll make that sound, people
Oh, okay. So
destroying the
basically,
record.
you saying when they put the record on, the shit just played right through. But DJ Herc or dude in them, Grandmaster Flash, he brought that shit back and was like looping it, like
Yeah,
like
they was keeping the party They was keeping the party going. They was keeping the
the
groove
vibe
going.
and shit, right?
You feel me? And then you had his man Coke LaRock on the mic. You feel me? Back then it was all about the DJ. It wasn't so much about the MC. But he became the first MC because he became the person to make a couple rhymes and keep the party going. You know what I mean? Keep it. I guess you would
Right,
say crunk. Keep it popping. You know what I mean?
right.
So you could say they was the fathers of it. Then people started to rap off of or make rhymes off of those beats, off of those type of loops. You know what I mean? Grandmaster Flash used a
So
crayon
they brought that whole type of style and that whole beat.
of the what DJing is now. They created that.
Right.
It would you feel me? And without
It's
DJing, it would
DJ.
have
When
been
I think of DJ, bro, I think of fucking I think of Q and Juice. That was a DJ.
yeah.
That's what I
But
think.
but Q. All right. If you was to take the movie Juice, this is the era where they was learning that from these dudes. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
Hip hop was in its early stages in the time of Juice. If you watch the movie Juice, you feel me?
Correct.
That's why niggas is trying to get their tape. It was all about the tape. It wasn't no CD. You know what I mean? If you could get your tape, Niggas was
Random Juice is my favorite hood movie of all time. Just to let y'all know. But go
yo,
ahead.
listen, and when you niggas when niggas went to the parties and shit like that, like DJ Cool, her Grandmaster Fred, when they was going to their parties, people started dubbing the tapes. They was recording the tapes. So the tapes was going through the hood. You feel me? So hip hop wasn't the thing. It was a hood thing. It was, you know what I mean? Like it was going through the tapes were circulating through the hood. You know what I mean? It wasn't like it was on the radio and shit like that at that time. It was circulating through the hood. Like if I go on
Nigga, if
YouTube
I
right
was in
now,
New
I could.
York, I ain't
Matter of
gonna
fact,
lie.
I'm gonna pull up the tape loose so you could get an understanding of what I'm saying.
I get an understanding of what you're saying. I want you to pull up the tape. I want us to keep, you understand me, congregating with the congregation. But what I'm saying is, that's not what I'm saying. You just gave me a clear understanding so we can move
Yeah, like
forward. You just gave me a clear understanding.
so when niggas is saying happy birthday hip hop, you know what I mean? The reason why they even have a date on it is because of the date of the party.
What's today?
Today.
Today is the birthday of hip hop?
Yes.
That is wild. So check it out. So with that being said, if today is the 11th of August, we got 30 days until Luke Kane versus Caesar. Y'all see my motherfucking profile picture. I'm Osama Luke Kane. Period. I'm showing up to blow up the whole event. You can say what you want. I know on a surface level, Osama did it. Deeper, we know what he didn't do. But with that being said, it's Luke Kane versus Caesar for $1,000. This dude is clearly the fuck out of here. I brought more attributes, more and more. They said more. I said more. They said more. I said more. They was like, damn. So that's what it was. Like the nigga didn't want it. Like he wanted it, but he didn't want it. Like he wanted a part. He didn't want a part of this, the writing process, but he wanted a part in this, which is Luke Kane. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like uh, they get it. They don't get it, but they get it. But they don't get it. Hip hop, I don't know. I am hip hop. I feel like I'm hip hop. I'm here to save hip hop. I'm a superhero. Hip hop is weird, trash, weird. I wasn't here in 2011. I wasn't here in 2000. I wasn't here in 1994. I'm here in 2021. They wasn't here to save hip hop. I'm here to save hip hop. The real lyricists, the real battlers, the people that write themselves, the people that have integrity when it comes to hip hop. The morality level has to be raised. Who gonna do it? Not because of money. I must just be a bitch ass nigga. Who cares about money? That's called compromise. Like that's being compromised. Not for to do it. Luke Kane is here. I'm gonna make my money all the time, everywhere else. But we gonna keep, you understand me? We gonna keep the sanctity of hip hop right because it's being, you understand me, stepped on and spit on. You feel me? You got to think about what about when if hip hop ever leave?
It won't leave because it's gonna be real niggas that keep it in the essence. You know what I mean? It's all up to me. I don't be listening to shit that other people listen to. I listen to the shit that, you know what I mean, that I consider real hip hop shit. You know what I mean? That's just what I listen to. I search for that. You know what I mean? I don't listen to what everybody else listen to. You know what I mean? That don't be my taste all the time. I listen to it once in a while, but that's not if it's not hip hop, I'm not really rocking with it like that. You know what I
It's
mean?
some
It's
hip
different.
hop.
It's
Like this is
different.
what
It's
I
different.
consider hip hop. Let me tell you what I consider hip hop. Then can I give a few examples of what I consider hip hop? And I'm gonna start from my earliest memory of hip hop. You hear me?
Mm-hmm.
My earliest memory of hip hop was it has. I don't know why I keep going to this. This kind of seem cliche, but it's like the earliest memory of hip hop was like Tupac. This 96. I'm only 7 because I was born in 89. You feel what I'm. So it's like Hail Mary. You feel what I'm saying? And then I started listening to like it's like my ears got open. Then I heard I heard terms like crucial, but I never heard terms like crucial before I started listening to Tupac and Machiavelli. You figured it? And this is in second grade. You got to think about it. I'm in second grade. I'm walking to school by myself. I could tell you a story, short story. In second grade, we was going to Pierce School in Chicago. It was right down the street from Sand High School. We used to walk to school. We stayed behind you understand me? We stayed behind a fire station. Nigga, we used to go to Jules Osco. Jules Osco might not be everywhere, but Jules Osco is like a store for like, like a grocery store, so on and so forth. You dig? And motherfucking, I wanted that we used to steal before we go to school in second grade. Basically, I got caught. I'm just telling you. Lousy ass bitch. It didn't have nothing to do with nothing. I just wanted to let you know. In second grade, I was on some whole bullshit. So what y'all expect? I was on at 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th grade. And I only bring up these instances to let motherfuckers know that like a lot of these battle rappers and a lot of fans may not have been in these type of situations. So, everybody is good in good time. Everybody good when it's good. But is everybody good when it's like pressure, when the pressure on, when you got to go through these situations, when the adrenaline was rushing, Like, nigga, was y'all in these meetings when we was deliberating on hurting people? Was you in those situations when people was deliberating on hurting you and pulled up? It's like that's pressure. That's real life. It's like that's real life. Like everything is good. Like, can you stand the rain? The motherfucker said it like the sun's gonna come. This we know for sure. But can you stand the rain? And a lot of motherfuckers wasn't able to stand through that pressure. You did? Now real niggas get hit too. But that's why I bring that up. That's why I bring that up. But back to hip hop. Yeah, I remember Snoop Dogg and them, but when I started realizing what the fuck hip hop was, it was Tupac. It was Tupac, Machiavelli. Then I heard shit like break down, steady breaking me on down. That's that Bone Thugs and Harmony and Mariah Carey. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like this like they put females with rap. It was like a R&B shit. You feel what I'm saying? But it was like, and then Bone Thugs and Harmony with they shit. It was like, damn. And then, you had Nelly and them and Ludacris, shit like that. I don't know. I guess I was listening to just basic ass rap around that time. I wasn't really, you feel me, Trap?
I feel you. Give me a second, yo. Give me 1 second. Uh, gotta talk. Gotta show something for the people. You know what I mean? I mean, you could learn. You could learn something too. You know what I mean, this for the people right here. Oh shit, I fucked up. I did that shit too damn quick. My bad, y'all. I'm still getting the hang of this shit, man. I ain't no pro. You know what I mean? But shout out for y'all niggas tuning in. You know what I mean? Nah, we do. Know what I mean, shout out to Jews. Subscribe to Jews Gaming Lounge, even though I know all y'all mostly is for Jews Gaming Lounge. But you know what it is.
A young Jamaican-born New Yorker. In August 1973, a young Jamaican-born New Yorker known as DJ Kool Herc threw a party in the South Bronx.
Right, nigga, you won't go to this area in 2021. I tell you that.
The pair of turntables.
How come?
He improvised the technique, isolated and
Dangerous.
repeated
How come?
musical breaks. He did musical.
Huh?
How come?
It's dangerous.
Oh, it's terrible. Where was that at?
That's Cedric Avenue. That's the projects. That's the Bronx.
That's
I
the
mean,
Bronx
so I
Cedric.
know the area.
Who over there?
I know the area. I mean, this is
Who
how
over
it was
there?
looking back in the day.
Who over there though?
What you mean, who over there? The projects is over there. That's it. It don't got to be who over there.
Damn, don't they got bitches over there and shit?
Yeah, you can have all that, but that don't mean the area not dangerous, nigga.
No, the area most definitely probably is dangerous. I'm just saying, like, for bitch ass niggas, they probably won't go over there. But niggas
Nah, they
like
not
Luke,
going over there. If you don't got no reason to go over there, you shouldn't be going over there.
for
If
bitches,
you
period.
if you can't make the girl come to you, then you shouldn't be. I mean, you too
Don't
desperate
even
if you
fuck
going
with
over
it.
there.
Right.
Word up, you too desperate if you going over there. I mean, you might get lined up or something like. You never know. I mean, a lot of people. I mean, a lot of people died in these project lobbies and elevators and shit like that, in the
Hey,
staircases.
SSI, pull up, nigga. Pull up. I want to holler at you.
We ain't doing all that bullshit right now, man. This is the birth of hip hop. This is what we doing.
Birth for hip hop.
Yeah, this is what we doing, nigga. It's the birthday, nigga. Word up. I'm about to
I
play
feel
this
you.
vid for the people. We gonna break shit down. Now take a listen.
Threw a party in the South Bronx. With a pair of turntables, he improvised a technique that isolated and repeated musical breaks. That technique would lay the foundation for a genre known as hip hop. Hip hop music emerged from house parties in the Bronx and spread like wildfire between friends and neighbors at block parties. The new sound was electrifying.
You see how they was getting it popping? You see how New York niggas always knew how to dress? Niggas got the Adidas suits on fresh. Niggas was fresh to death back then.
Adidas track. Hey, Lisa, appreciate you for sharing this on your Instagram, Lisa. Shout out to you.
Box. And then someone would start rhyming. You didn't have recorded versions of hip hop at that time.
Within a few years, it had become an underground cultural movement, and its distribution was homemade.
If you ain't have one of these boom boxes, you was a loser. You heard? If you ain't had one of them boom boxes right there, you was definitely a loser. You see my son, you see he got that smile because he know he that dude. See how he got his hat?
Yeah.
He like, yeah, I'm not. He said, I'm not nigga out here. What's up? You see me? He got the big boom box. He probably was playing some. Dun, 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 on it.
Face ass.
You couldn't purchase albums or records, and you couldn't hear hip hop on the radio. The only way that you could participate in the culture musically was through these cassette tapes, which would circulate all throughout the city.
As its influence deepened and broadened, the music spread from the underground onto the radio.
See how the white people looking? They ain't never seen nothing like this before. You feel me? They never even seen dancing like this. White people didn't know what was going on. Shout out to the white people, but they didn't know what was going on at this time. You see how they looking like, oh shit.
They thought he was seasoned. Shout out to Caesar. Luke came.
My son hit the windmill crazy. Niggas didn't know what he was doing out there. They like, oh, this is crazy.
In 1979, a group from suburban New Jersey released Rapper's Delight, one of the first hip hop records.
So that shit came from New Jersey, huh?
You here is not a test.
Oh shit.
You know you gotta, you know what I mean? You know you gotta chill. We already know. You feel me? So
I don't know that. They said the first came from New Jersey.
Friends are gonna try to move your feet.
And the sugar hit.
If they knocked this stream off because of this beat, you heard? This beat legendary. All right, but you hear the beat that was a break beat from a record. You understand what I'm saying? That doom doom doom. I mean that loop. That was. I mean, so they used the turntable to create that loop and keep it going.
Hold on, did hip hop start in New Jersey or New York?
It started in New York, but the dude from New Jersey, he stole the lyrics from the dude in NY. But we'll get into that later.
Oh man!
Because remember I told you, Lou, it's because of the tapes, nigga. Niggas heard the tapes. You know what I mean? So if you working in a pizza shop and some lady come in and talking about, do you know how to rap? You know what I mean? Put you in the studio about to pay for some time and you remember the rhyme that you heard on the tape. He said the rhyme that he heard on the tape.
Oh
so
no,
crazy.
So basically you saying he was stealing.
He did. He did still.
He was
it's
biting.
Yo, Lou, it's so crazy that he even said the person name. Because let's say you was rapping, you said it's the LOU. The dude, his name not Lou, but he like it's the LOU. You feel me? He just repeated what he heard on the tape. She never heard the tape before. I mean, she ain't know nothing about the tape, and she wasn't a kid. She was trying to get a bag. She was seeing some new hip hop shit. She didn't know what it was. She was trying to make a record so she could put it on the radio and see what happened, and it blew the fuck up.
SSI said it
Hill
started in
Gang
Buffalo.
was just the beginning. As hip hop evolved, it became a passion shared by millions of young Americans who used it to articulate their identity and their politics, creating a vibrant, multicultural community across the country.
Our generation of young people, we had to find new ways to communicate, just getting on the records and speaking about the truth.
You feel me? Get on the record speaking about the truth. So please stop lying, some of y'all niggas, B. Y'all niggas don't be talking about nothing y'all really know. Y'all niggas
Cause
ain't
you
never
niggas
go
bums.
outside. Y'all niggas ain't never go outside. Y'all was on the honor roll. Y'all got straight A's and y'all niggas never got
Yeah, but
suspended.
that's a
And
good
then
thing
y'all get
though.
on
That's
these
a good
records
thing
talking
though.
about y'all was fighting and y'all was letting the hammer go and all. Niggas, shut up. We don't want to hear that shit.
That's a
Talk
good
about what you
thing
really
though.
was doing.
But if
Fuck.
you gonna don't be lying like he's saying. That's a good thing for all the niggas that was doing all those on the honor roll and all that. That's a great thing. But you need to just stay in your lane. You figured it with me? Don't try to jump in the next lane and try to act like you was doing all that extra ass shit. Cause you ain't. That's why a lot of you niggas be choking. Cause y'all can't remember the next nigga life. Niggas that really do this shit can remember. It's easy. I remember. See, niggas like me, I remember. I was just there. Not just me, but it's easy to remember real life shit, right or wrong.
Yeah. So
It's
stop lying.
easier to remember the truth.
Yo, please stop lying, some of y'all.
Its lyrics reflected the social and economic conditions of the inner cities, as seen through the eyes of the people who lived there.
Don't push me, cause I'm close to the edge.
This was the first song that was like real, that people really consider real hip hop. Rappers Delight in New York City in the hood, they didn't consider that real hip hop. You feel me? But the message was real hip hop because he was talking about what was going on in the community. You know what I mean? How niggas was living and all that. That's what the message was. Shout out to Grandmaster Flash.
I'm trying not to lose my head. Say what? It's like a jungle sometimes. It makes me wonder how I keep from going under.
That nigga snap. I ain't gonna lie. That nigga snap though. You gotta think about those lyrics, bro. It was like,
Yeah, I know about them lyrics. We was
bro,
playing that all the time.
I know, not just you, but it was
CNN of the
like,
Black
yo, if he
community.
break
It's
down them
actually
lyrics,
reporting on all of these things that we've experienced in poetry form and musical form.
Look at myself, Flav, big gold clock he had on. See? The early hip hop, it was about fighting the power. You see, they got the black medallions. You feel me? The African medallions. Niggas lost the culture. Niggas want to be. What y'all be saying? They be into the shit satanic or whatever. You feel me? They not on they roots. I mean,
In 2017, hip hop surpassed rock as a
hip hop has surpassed rock and roll, and we treat hip hop like shit. That's crazy.
who treat hip hop like shit? Hip hop is shit.
No, it ain't.
No, it's certain individuals, bro.
Like you
That's
said,
not.
that ain't hip hop. What these niggas is doing.
Then
So
what is hip hop?
I can't consider what
Okay?
they doing hip
Name
hop. That ain't hip
2021
hop.
hip hop. Name
It's only
2021 hip hop.
it's certain people that's doing hip hop. You feel
Who?
me? Some people
Who?
doing get money music. I call it.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. Okay, what I'm saying to you is explain that to me. Where is hip hop alive at in 2021? Please direct me to the place.
Yo, listen, I can name a lot of niggas. Listen to Freddie Gibbs. Listen to Bodie James. Listen, there's a lot of niggas, bro. If I really gotta sit here and name all these niggas that I be feeling
Nigga,
like they
just
got
send
that
me the
real hip
links. I
hop.
just told you I don't do music like that.
You feel me? So I mean, music not your thing. You just like writing shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's
That's
it.
you.
Hold
You
on,
feel me?
somebody hit
But
me up. I'm finna come, bro. I'm finna come back, bro. Yeah, bro.
all right, you feel me? Hip hop. Know what I mean? This shit ain't about all that other shit. This shit about real shit. It's about your feelings. What's going on in your life?
America's #1 stream genre for the first time ever.
And we treat our legends like shit. Niggas won't listen to an old school hip hop song and all that, like, oh, that's some old shit. But niggas will rock an AC/DC shirt. They'll rock a Thrasher shirt. They'll rock a Rolling Stone shirt. They won't rock a Mobb Deep shirt. They won't rock a B.I.G. shirt. They won't rock the motherfucking Snoop Dogg shirt. Know what I mean? I had a fucking doggy style shirt when I was in high school. I had a Dr. Dre Chronic shirt when I was in high school. You feel me? Niggas ain't got no hip hop gear. Y'all niggas be having rock and roll shit. Y'all be disrespecting the culture.
Decades after its birth, hip-hop has grown from its underground origins in the Bronx to become one of the most popular genres of music throughout the world.
Feel me? Quick little Black history lesson on what I was trying to get across. You feel me? That's what I'm trying to get across. That's real hip hop. You know what I mean? When you sit there, you spit your soul, you get that good beat, and you spit your soul to this shit. Not just try to go get a bag all the time. You know what I mean? Because you can always get the bag in the long run. Niggas be selling their soul. Why you think the people appreciated the locks? The locks, some people didn't even know who the locks was. The locks wasn't getting the appreciation that they really should have been getting. You know what I mean? All these years. But when niggas seen that verses, they was like, oh, these niggas is dope. These niggas, you know what I mean? Elite lyricists that never changed up for the money. You feel me? They never changed up for the money. They could have easily made some pop records, some bubblegum records, some do whatever the label would want them to do type records, but now they stayed to the street. They catered to the street. And eventually the street repaid them. When niggas got to see that verses, I was like, you know what I mean? That was like repayment back for all the years that they put in that hard work in the streets, all them mixtapes, all them freestyles. You know what I mean? All them shows. Nigga, to me, that verses is bigger for the locks than fucking winning any type of award. You know what I mean? So that's how we do it. So what's going on with y'all? You know what I mean? Name some of the first songs that you know what I mean that y'all got introduced. Nah, smoke. It's not wrong being on the honor roll. I'm just saying, some of these dudes they ain't never been in a whiff of no trouble, and they be on the song talking about how they shooting guns and all that. Man, cut it out. That's all I'm saying. But name some of the songs that y'all first remember hearing, or I mean, the first songs that you really loved in this hip hop shit. Word up. I think if I really think back, you know, what I mean, it was a lot of Biggie going through the hood at a young age. A lot of Mobb Deep. I remember these songs being played on the radio. I remember Noriega having a run. You know what I mean? I remember being on like some type of ride at Rod Playland. That's an amusement park for some of y'all that don't know. And I was on this ride, and I remember they was playing music, and he was like, what? You feel me? And I'm like, oh, what the hell is this song? This song is crazy. I didn't know the name of the dude or nothing. I just knew the song. What? And the ride was making you feel like you was about to crash into the wall and all type of crazy shit. But I would definitely remember the music. Like I was saying, hip hop always been a part of me. Everything that I've ever been doing. You know what I mean? I remember listening to tapes, LL Cool J. You know what I mean? That's when cassette tapes was around. You don't know who on the cassette tape. You just want to play something. You just want to, you know what I mean, hear some music. You don't know who's on this shit. You letting the tape rock to your tape pop. You know what I mean? You live with Get Rich or Die Trying. That's a fact. The Chronic, NWA straight out of Compton. Noria Capone. Ghetto Jam. Word up. I remember I think I used to cop a lot of CDs, but you know what I mean. Allegedly, they wasn't real. Allegedly, I was buying CDs from the Africans around my way, you know, for $5. It didn't come with no book. It came with a one piece of paper. you, you know what I mean? Allegedly, I used to be one of those people. You know what I mean? Get the Hot 97 Volume 3, Hot 97 Volume 17, or you know what I mean? The mix, the mixtapes with the girls with the fatties on it. You know what I mean? Nice thong looking chick, and she on the cover. You go cop that for $5. You listen, you look, you see the first 6 or 7, 8 songs, 10 songs. That's your jam. You like, I'm copping this. This shit is fire. You see other names, you know. You know what I mean? Allegedly. I mean, I was going to the Africans. You know, they always had they always had them CDs for your boy. Just like the VHS tapes. Allegedly. you know, I mean, we ain't get a good bootleg movie in a long time, right? We ain't see a nigga walk in the middle of the movie in a long time, right? Damn, this shit, they fucked the game up, right? Niggas used to be in there with their little camera or whatever, getting the film. You see a nigga get up to go get that popcorn. You see that nigga go get up to go use the bathroom in the middle of your movie. You mad at the motherfucker. You like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? That's when you know you got that super bootleg. You feel me? I know some of y'all older people, y'all thought y'all was hot shit. You like, yeah, I got the new flick. You know what I mean? I got the new flick. Nigga, you got the new Blue Streak, baby. I got the Blue Streak. Come on, boo. Let's watch Blue Streak. A motherfucker, before he even get the diamond out the motherfucking vent, motherfucker got up to go take a piss on your shit. The fuck going on with this motherfucker, man? Yeah, man. Well, those are good times, man. Good times. See? That's hip hop, nigga. VHS tapes, nigga. You know what I mean? VHS tapes, that's definitely hip hop. You know what I mean? I ain't never knew somebody like Felicia that wanted to dub those type of tapes, you feel me? But you know what I mean? Shout out to the bootleg VHS people, you feel me? They had me in the house plenty of nights watching some new shit that just came out on Friday. We go to Blockbuster and double tape allegedly. Word up, allegedly, you know what I mean? That's one of the words I always knew about that word, but I never seen so many people use it until I got on YouTube. So I'm just gonna keep saying allegedly like everybody else. Allegedly, you know what I mean, I was one of them niggas. You know what I mean, I was one of them niggas that was taking songs off the radio. You know what I mean? Like I said, you got to put the 2 tapes. You know what I mean? You know how many I done erased some of my mom's good tapes. You feel me? I'm sorry, mom. I mean, I erased some of her good cassette tapes. You know what I mean? The shit with Mrs. Jones, Mrs. Jones, Mrs. Jones, Mrs. Jones. We got a thing going on. You feel me? That type of shit. You know what I mean? Then I done put Funk Flex all over that motherfucking shit. You know what I mean? Mr. Lines was good, baby. You know what I mean? Shout out to Mr. Lines, man, all the way from New Zealand. That's the home team. You feel me? Niggas don't know about erasing your mom's cassette tape. Cause that's the only tapes that you saw in the crib. You ain't know nothing about going to the discount store and buy a Blink tape. Nigga, I ain't know nothing about no Blink tape, nigga. I'm just erasing tapes. Nigga, I'm erasing movies. Oh man. Well, I mean, I hope you ain't have your wetting on the VHS tape, motherfucker. If you had your wetting on the VHS tape, oh, I definitely recorded over that bitch with the WWF pay-per-view, motherfucker, in your house. You went to go watch your motherfucking wedding. You see Shawn Michaels and Vader. Well, motherfucker, go watch nigga go like, yeah, baby, let's go watch our wedding. You see motherfucking WWE in your house, motherfucking Shawn Michaels and shit. The fuck? Word up, fuck up your whole childbirth on the tape. Nigga, I was erasing everything, nigga. What? Nigga, that's that real hip hop shit, nigga. When you erase motherfuckers tape. What? I erased so many tapes. I erased so many tapes to the point that that's when I got put on to you go get a blank tape. Take your ass to Value King, the discount store around the corner, and go get you a blank tape if you want to do that. Stop erasing my shit. Word up, man. Shout out to Teamster, man. Know what I mean? So yeah, we talking about real hip hop today. Know what I mean? We ain't talking about that bubblegum bullshit. We talking about real hip hop. We talking about people that got them balls that be spitting shit that make you go, woo! You feel me? What happened to that, y'all? It can't be just me, chat. It had to be a time in y'all life when y'all was listening to hip hop that y'all will rewind the song back before the song even finished because the person was saying some fire. What the fuck happened to that? When did the fuck it become that we just listen to the song all the way through and that's it? What? I mean, I remember motherfuckers. Nah, yo, play that shit. Yo, you gotta start that shit over, bro. Oh, nah, you get going crazy on that. Nowadays, niggas be listening to the song and it just go off. Man, B. You tape it over everything. You feel me? I needed the music videos on MTV. You feel me? I needed that motherfucking I needed the music videos off of BET. Fuck is you talking about? You know what I mean? You know how much rock and roll I had to endure and skip through just so that one hip hop song could come on so I could record that bitch? You feel me? It wasn't no DVR. You couldn't it wasn't no pause button on the cable, my nigga. Some of y'all niggas, man, y'all privileged now. Y'all forgot about, you know what I mean, this early hip hop shit with the cable. Nigga, it wasn't no pause button on no fucking cable. The fuck? Nigga, I remember trying to touch that motherfucking cable box and get electrocuted in this motherfucker trying to touch them buttons on the top. Fuck you mean? I'm trying to touch the motherfucking buttons on the top to change the channel. I don't know what a remote at, get motherfucking electrocuted, motherfucker. Word up. I had to listen to mad rock and roll bullshit. Now it's not bullshit because I like it now. You know what I mean? I got older and I brought in my musical perspective. But at the time, I had to listen to motherfucking 98 Degrees. You know what I mean? Linkin Park. That's the only reason I know these motherfuckers' names because they was at the top of the world. Red Hot Chili Peppers. I had to listen to all that. You know what I mean? Before Dr. Dre came on. You know what I mean? I had to be quick with the recorder so I could get it at the beginning of the video. I mean, y'all niggas remember having to go to the certain channel and watch the motherfucking guide go all the way up and down so you can find out what the fuck is coming on and what's on TV right now and in the next hour or two? Y'all remember that shit? Y'all remember going to the guide to see what you know what I mean? And you know you going to BET or you going to something Pacific, you feel me? You going right there to see what your show, if it's coming on or whatever. It's like soon as you click the guide, you miss your motherfucking channel. It's like you just missed the shit. You like, oh fuck. So now you gotta sit there and wait till that shit go all the way through 100 and shit. So it could come all the way back around so you can see what the fuck you was trying to see what was on TV. Yeah, those are the good old days. Y'all niggas is too privileged now. Y'all niggas be forgetting. Nah, nigga. Y'all niggas be forgetting. Nah, I mean, don't call my phone until 9. Like, the fuck? Don't call my phone until 9. The fuck is wrong with y'all? You know what I mean? These minutes ain't free. You know what I mean? Call me at 9 o'clock and you know what I mean, we could Jones all night or whatever, but don't call me right now. I mean, it's 3:30. Must have lost your goddamn mind. The fuck? Lost your goddamn mind. Yeah, you be bad as hell, right? Know what I mean? Shout out to my niggas in the chat that had that AOL 6.0. When they was giving them free disc everywhere, they was at everybody buildings, everybody projects, everybody mailbox. You know what I mean? You had that. I think it came in. It came in like a tin. It came in like a tin. Like it was metal. I remember that. It was AOL 6.0. I'm like, oh, I can't wait. You know what I mean? I got the disc. I'm like, oh yeah, it's about to be a wrap. I'm about to have cable. I'm about to have internet. You know what I mean? It was a big thing. I had a computer. I ain't had no internet. You know what I mean? This is probably like the early 90s. You know what I mean? I mean the late 90s, early 2000 era, like, you know what I mean? And I remember like getting them, but this is the early shit. This is like AOL 6.0, 7.0 type shit, you feel me? And I remember, I'm like, I got internet now. It's about to be on and popping, you feel me? I remember my niggas had internet downstairs. I'm like, I'm about to have the internet shit. We about to be popping in this shit, you heard? And you know what I mean? I put the disc in, you know what I mean? You go through the installation, like you a young kid, you don't know nothing about installing shit, but you wing it, you figuring out how to install shit, you know what I mean? On the computer, you know, parents ain't really know shit about no computer. It's a new thing, so you gotta try to figure it out. And I remember I got to the A, I did everything I was supposed to do, you know what I mean? And I hit that shit, and it's telling you got to go through the steps. You know what I mean? So back then, I think you had like 8 steps or some shit before you know what I mean. You could actually get to the shit, and they be like, "You got mail." You know what I mean? For to let you know that you could sign in that motherfucker. You feel me, man? It get to the last step. You gotta think about it. Back then, you know, the internet was mad slow. Trying to do something was mad slow. So it's like, you feel me? You go through all the steps, nigga. You think you about to get online, then they talking about some credit card shit. Nigga, credit card. Nigga, credit card. Man, I'm like 10 years old. I don't know. I don't got no fucking credit card. I ain't see credit card nowhere in this fucking tin, in this fucking instructions on this fucking CD. And y'all motherfuckers talking about credit card. Man, I'm from the hood. Niggas ain't have no credit card. Nigga, in the 90s, credit card was like it wasn't even a debit card, so you really had to have a credit card. Like, credit card was like something, you know what I mean? Like, you moved on up with the Jeffersons or something. Like, no, I don't know nobody in my hood that really had no credit card. Like, credit card. Man, that shit shattered my world, nigga. Word. I thought I was gonna have internet back then at that one Pacific time. Man, I ain't had no niggas ain't no credit card. Nigga, y'all said it was a free trial. Man, what happened to my free trial? Like, I didn't get nothing for free. Y'all talking about credit card. See, I learned that at a young age. You know what I mean? I said free trial. It wasn't even no free trial. I couldn't even enjoy the service. The fuck? Man. Y'all niggas, man. I thought I put up with this guy. yo, I ain't gonna lie. My time AOL had like 8.0. Like I was lit already. Nigga, I had to, you know what I mean? I had the dial up popping. You feel me? You know, I was going on AOL music, going to listen to them, so watching the videos and all that. You know what I mean? I know y'all niggas remember Rotten.com. It wasn't just me. You know what I mean? You a young nigga, you somebody tell you about a website now, yo, it's crazy shit on there, yo. You like, you know what I mean? You curiosity, you know, you gonna go find out. You go to Rotten.com and that shit kind of kill your childhood a little bit because you done seen some shit. You like, oh, you seen some shit that you can't unsee again. Word up, bro. Yeah, niggas, yeah, Rotten.com, nigga. I remember that, nigga. E-Bombs World, nigga. Or the early internet sites that was crazy. Like nowadays, you can see a nigga get their wig blown off like nothing. Like I mean, it's regular shit nowadays. People don't like people so desensitized to seeing some crazy shit nowadays because you see it all the time. But back then, you had to look for the crazy shit. Like you couldn't. The crazy shit wasn't just right there for you to see. You had to search for the crazy shit. And as a young kid, I mean, being curious and you don't know no better, I mean, and you search the internet with no restrictions, you come across some things. You know what I mean? You come across somebody with their wig blown off, like, oh, you feel me? You run across shit like, uh, uh, that's the first time I ever seen crabs. I'm like, oh, that's what I mean. I mean, you see some things on there. I'm like, oh, whoa, come on, bro. You see some shit like Faces of Death and all that, like somebody falling from building, all type, like some crazy type stuff back then. You know what I mean? But it's like you had to search for that shit. But nowadays, that shit is right here for you to see, even if you don't want to see it. You know what I mean? Yeah, sorry, Blue. You gotta pump that milk. Pump it up. Blue, you gotta pump it up, baby 7. You gotta pump. You know what I mean? Nah, John, that wasn't the dark web. That was just typing in a website. You know what I mean? That website probably don't even exist today, but back then you could just go to Rod.com. Like that was like the first place I see somebody like trying to bench press mad weight. You know what I mean? They intestines and shit come out of like, oh, you know what I mean? That's why, you know what I mean? You don't be seeing trap at the gym. If you do, you ain't see me lifting too much type of weight, you know what I mean? You might catch me a little 50-pound. Like after I seen that, like, yo, you can lift up too much weight and that can happen to you. This shit could come out from you. Yeah, yo. Word. I'm like, yo, this shit is crazy out here. This shit is this shit is ridiculous. Yeah, shout out to Blue Dream, you know what I mean? She might have to leave us. She might have to go pump it up. You know what I mean? Blue buttons. BB. Oh man, shout out to y'all niggas in the chat for coming through, fucking with your boy. I ain't leaving yet. I'm just saying, you know what I mean? Thanks for coming through. I appreciate y'all niggas. Y'all don't even understand. I do. You feel me? Because every time I try to do one of these, even though it's like my second time, or you know what I mean, I feel like it's only gonna be nobody in here. My shit gonna have 0. You know what I mean? I ain't used to. It might seem like I'm used to talking to people like that, entertaining. You know what I mean, like, but not online like that. Like, I don't be doing no like on Facebook and shit. I never even went live before. You know what I mean? But I go live on YouTube with y'all niggas. You feel me? I come fuck with y'all niggas. Like I done been on the panel rocking with y'all niggas. Like that's not even some shit I really would be doing like that. So salute to y'all. I thank y'all. You know what I mean? Because maybe y'all gave me a little faith that I could do some shit that I didn't know I could do with entertaining people or I mean rocking with y'all. So salute to y'all. Smoke Kings, I see you. I see you. I'm learning how to do this shit. Now I mean I got you right here, baby. I'm learning how to use
Man,
this shit. Smoke
you
Kings in
got
the
this
building.
shit, dog.
Shout out to Smoke Kings, you know what I mean? Because he really kind of made this shit possible too. You feel me? He kept asking me too, like, yo, what up with your channel? Yo. So I'm like, you know, I'm gonna ask him when I need help for certain things. You feel me? He got the willingness to help me. He want to see me succeed. You know what I mean? Y'all want to see me succeed. You know what I mean? It's different when I was telling my man earlier, like, when you got people that you never knew, that you never met before, and niggas be wanting to see niggas win, that shit is different. You know what I mean? It's a different kind of feeling. It's a different type of unity. It's a different type of community. You know what I mean? Blue. Blue. We got Blue Dream in the building. She must have.
I'm
must
not milking. I got 8 in the clip.
I'm about to say you must. I'm about to say you must have had a. I'm about to say you must have had a. You already had pre-pump. You had the pump.
I did. You know, yesterday was my first day away from her, so I hold on. Let me turn down my TV.
Look, that's how I be at work. You feel me? I be in the meeting full of white folk like this.
Black history. That's what I'm saying. Niggas forgot about the African medallions and all that type shit. You feel me?
Man, look, man, I grew up that way. You hear me?
You know what I mean? And that's why the other day when sales tried to say they were trying to say that you was white, I'm like, man, a nigga like Smoke with dress that thick and a beard like that, ain't nothing white about that nigga.
Yo,
you already know.
You know, I had my shit for 9 years, up until 3 years ago.
Oh yeah.
Yup.
Man,
I started like a lot of people
you
shit.
take them down or you cut them out?
I cut mine. Actually, my sister actually cut mine out.
Oh,
She
okay.
was like my I was trying to do like my thing was this. I had thought about getting them for 5 years, and so when I stopped dancing, I started them. And then the new chapter in my life was when my sister was getting married and she was pregnant. So I felt like it was a new chapter in my life. So my sister was like, "You keep talking about you gonna start a new chapter. Shit, it's time to get rid of these motherfuckers." And she cut like 6 of the front,
Oh shit.
and I cried.
I would have
So
cried too. I ain't
for
gonna
her
lie to you.
wedding,
I'd have
my hair was
booed.
like an inch long because it was only the new growth. She cut all the way. She cut all the locks off straight down to the new growth, and yeah, I cried then the motherfucker. So then I've been sitting here contemplating because I'm saying like, this is clearly a whole nother chapter.
Yo, Luke Kane sent me something, so I'm trying to see what's what's going on. So give me 1 second, y'all. Y'all give me 1 second.
I'm I don't know if I could show. I probably can show.
You go.
Like,
You think about locking it? Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm thinking about doing it
Okay
again.
then.
I'm thinking about doing it again because Seven came out with hair, and I thought because of her daddy, she was gonna be bald headed. So if she gonna have hair, I'm waiting. I'm giving it a couple more months. I think I'm gonna give it like 2 more months to see what's real and what's not
You see
real.
if she got the gene or not.
Yeah, because my hair like that. Yeah, because like there's a lot of like European cultures in my family and stuff, and it skipped. And my niece, she we thought she was about to be bald headed, and she had the same hair that Seven had, but it turned out to be a whole situation. I mean, not a bad situation, you know what I'm saying? But the girl got hang time, like for real, hang time.
Yo,
And it's
Blue, look what John said. Hold on, put it up.
Yeah, Jules growing this shit back too.
Yeah, Jai, you think you're telling me something I don't know?
No, but he probably trying to say twist your joint up and y'all can have your joints twisted together.
Hey,
Yeah,
I ain't
actually
gonna lie
don't
to you.
mind that. I don't mind the ugly shit stage. Like, I don't
Yeah.
mind it. Like, Loki,
Me and my
oh wait, my shit
go ahead.
froze. No, go ahead. My shit froze. I gotta get that right.
I said, shit. Me and my wife, we both got dread. We both dread. Not the house. You feel me?
I don't mind. I don't mind the stages of it. When I was younger, I didn't really understand it, so I struggle with it. But now that I know, like, it's a whole process, but you learn a lot about yourself, especially with me. Like, I was a dancer, so just put that idealistic Atlanta stripper, mentality that you have to have, and then all of a sudden you strip yourself of all of that. Like, makeup didn't look good. I stopped wearing makeup when I stopped dancing and I started my locks and shit, and it was probably the best thing I ever did because everybody wearing makeup should be looking old as fuck now. And so I had to start learning a lot about myself and what beauty was to me, the most authentic parts.
I ain't gonna lie, Blue. Me as the type of dude I am, sometimes I'll be feeling like some of these women be doing too much because like the makeup shit, that should be like if I don't want to meet you with makeup on because that shit is like deceiving, like you know what
And
I
you
mean?
see
Because
that? That's my 3-year-old niece, and I'm like, and then her shit's like water friendly, and I'm like, oh no, like it skipped generations, but mine's is thick as fuck.
So that shit water friendly. Hell no.
My sister,
let a drop of water touch my shit. It's over with.
hey, Trap, block that shit. Yo, I think that's K over there acting up again. Block that shit.
Yo, y'all niggas is Mars. Get that person up out of here.
Look, I'm gonna do it if
block these motherfuckers
who did
for life.
Ja,
He said,
I
"How dare
appreciate
y'all
you. I
talking about
appreciate
cutting
you.
dreads though?" Hell no, man. Look, this is the last form of my hair right here.
And it's so crazy because I mean, whoever just did that got to be somebody that's dead lurking. You feel me?
No, it's somebody who definitely lurks and somebody who got a problem with me and Battle Truth.
Cause it's like, damn, y'all niggas on my shit. I thought I was low key on
No,
my
but they be
channel.
on every
But
channel
you
that
know
I
what's
go on
crazy?
to.
You know what's crazy? They don't come to my shit with that. But you know what I
Maybe they
mean?
got
Yeah, I
respect
Without
for
see
you.
you.
without saying what I'm saying, you feel me? They
Maybe
be
they got
over there
respect for
too,
you.
you feel me? So yes,
Yeah.
definitely.
Rachel,
You
you know
know what
your
I
camera
mean?
all about to say,
Good
"Oh my God,
evening,
you
my
can't be doing
love.
that, girl. Oh, you can't be
Hey.
doing that. You know, I mean, that's too much beauty. You feel me? You had all that beauty out. I ain't
Look
know.
at
I'm
you.
like, yo, Gracie, did you know the camera was on? Like, you kind of, you know what I mean? You
Salute,
threw me
Gracie.
off. You
Girl,
can't
if
be
you
doing
wasn't
that.
so
How you
slim, I
doing,
would think you
Blue?
was freaking you glowing.
Yeah, you
I
can't
like
be
it. Make
doing
your
that.
moisturizer. I need it.
Yeah, yeah, child, she can't be doing that. Like,
Trader
yo,
Joe's.
like, yeah,
Oh,
Trader
the
Joe's.
coconut butter?
yeah, that's that good shit.
Trader Joe's,
Oh
girl.
man.
Okay.
Coconut.
Coconut
It's like
butter?
Oh,
marshmallow. Like
oh,
Oh,
Is
it's
it
okay.
like
is it like
marshmallow.
oh,
okay, so it's light?
Okay.
yeah, that's my
Yes,
Afro
it's light and
Latina
airy.
queen
It's like
right
a
here.
whip.
It's whipped
It's
like
like
whipped?
whipped.
Oh, I like it.
Yeah,
That
that's
looks
my Afro
good.
Oh
Latina
man.
queen. Like you see how
It's
she
so
popped up,
good. It's
almost
like
had a heart attack in this motherfucker.
$3.99 at Trader Joe's.
Yo, like
Well,
not even gonna lie, I live in the
I'm,
hood, so I gotta go back
I'm
to
letting you know
Rancho to
for
get
future
that shit.
reference. You know what I mean? You can't be
That's
going
what
like
I be
that.
doing. I go to the nice area.
I
I
gotta
go
go
to
to the suburbs
Manhattan.
to get it, but
Yep, me
next
too.
time
I go to the
next time I'm
suburbs.
at
Get
my
that.
parents' house, I'm a cop that.
Yes, go to Trader
Feel me?
Joe's. Trader Joe's treat you right. Listen,
Oh God.
listen.
Yo,
They
smoke,
got
low
everything.
key, that shit that was flying over there, y'all. You know I was like a few miles away.
No, I can't.
Man, that what I was saying, man. Like, yo,
Yeah,
I don't know
you
what
had
the
an
fuck that
earthquake,
shit
right?
was.
You
No,
had an
it
Yeah,
wasn't
earthquake.
it
an
was
earthquake. It
crazy.
was some shit flying in the air or
Look,
some
take
shit.
that green shit right there.
Yeah, making some noise
Thunderstorm and
like it
shit. I
was a
gotta go back to the
firecracker or
store and
some
get a
shit.
wrap. What the fuck going on?
You know what? They be my brother works for he be in everybody's chat sometimes. Like, well, I'm not gonna say he's in everybody's chats, but he be my camera froze. But he be I send him links to people's shit so he can, he's trying to get into them. This is right up his alley for some shit. But he works for that private spaceship company. They be doing tests and shit a lot out
Well,
here.
you over there at SpaceX? Your brother
Huh?
at SpaceX?
You said what?
I said your brother at SpaceX?
What is it, Nordruff?
Nah,
Whatever it's called.
SpaceX ain't private.
No, it's
Oh
called
shit.
Nordruff or some shit
I
like
don't
that.
know. Yo.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
7 is getting
SpaceX is
big.
public.
Okay, so you guys know she was weighing 5 pounds 5 ounces at birth. Her last appointment 2 weeks ago, she weighed 7 pounds 9.9 ounces. My
Oh, okay.
She got
7
healthy.
pounds?
Yeah.
7
No,
pounds
she
9
said-
ounces, and that was at her 4-week checkup.
That's
So,
when we said 6'2"?
huh?
That's when I guess 6'2"?
Yeah, that's when you get 6'2".
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I be checking your brother channel out too, Blue.
Oh, thank you. You know what? I told my brother, I'm not gonna lie, I don't watch it because I'm not really into video games like that. But I'm starting because he did drop off me. He dropped me off an old console so I could play one of the games that I like. I'm trying, but it's not the same because I know with the title and stuff, people be thinking about the gaming lounge. You know, they relate it to it's kind of like the same as Jules.
Oh
But
no, I know it's like more of a game. It's a real gaming channel.
yeah, like they're for real gamers. Like my brother was like holding my niece up to my sister-in-law's titty while trying to play a video game type shit. Like a real gamer, yeah.
He got his own.
Okay, can we snipe that one too?
Okay, I'll pick it up.
Thank you,
Is
John.
somebody else?
I need a raid.
Go get this person out of here for life too.
So now they take Battle Truth's daughter. Okay,
That's how we know it's the
Jai is on
same
his
person.
job.
No, always. There's always somewhere. Like
Gracia, I know it's everywhere, but I've came up to my conclusion. It's why would of all the kids that people be exposing up on here talking about and shit and showing their children
Right.
and shit, why would you show
Yo,
our
I know what to do
children?
because I'm trying to do it from here. It ain't selling me some other shit.
I think you could block on StreamYard from the panel if they happen to come up on the panel. But yeah, salute to Ja because he be on his damn job. 702 be on his shit too.
That's why y'all got the rent. That's why I gave the rituals to because I knew they was gonna be on their job. They not letting no bullshit
They be
slide.
on it. Y'all keeping me from having whole spaz outs and having me have a bad night with her.
Nah, you good, Blue.
She got a head full of hair. God bless her.
That's what I'm trying to say. Like
Mm-hmm.
I showed my niece Gracie. Well, I ain't showing my nieces because my sister ain't got shit to do with this. So like I said, I showed the backside and how we thought my sister's daughter, because of our lineage in our family and shit, we thought that she was just gonna be another, stereotypical black, but she surprised us all and she gave us a head full of, I mean, the shit's halfway down her back. And it's super fine and everything. And 7 came out the same way. Actually, 7 has more hair than my sister did, but I had a lot of hair, but mine's is thick and curly, not fine and curly.
Yeah, sometimes it's genes, but I also feel like sometimes it's also like parents trying to overdo it when they're when they're still young. Especially like I didn't cut my son's hair until recently. Like he's 4 and I just cut his hair.
Man.
But they have baby hair. You gotta wait until like it actually grows out.
They say I have to wait till like about 3 months before I'm sure of what it's gonna be. So, but for right now, I be waking up every day thinking I'm gonna see some hair gone, but she good. She just heavy, man. I'm telling you, sleeping at night with her ain't that good no more. Like, I used to fall asleep with her on my chest and shit. She a little paperweight. When I go to sleep, she about to drop. So, she's getting big. I think she's gonna be at least 8-9 pounds come September when she gets her next weight.
From here to September, watch her gain at least 4 more pounds.
I'm telling you, and
her stomach gonna keep growing and growing and growing.
As long as I could do this breast milk, man, she is like, okay, there's another one, Ja.
They love breast milk.
How many drinks these motherfuckers got?
There's like 4 at least. I've seen at least 4 different accounts. 702. We don't need to time it out. We need to hide it.
No, we need to block it for life.
That's what I mean. You know what I mean?
Trap, go. I think.
I'm about to use my tablet.
You got it.
My hair is nappy.
We ain't
doing I'll take my coarse hair.
This the Traphouse.
Coarse hair is not nasty. It's all about.
I love my shit strong and thick and healthy, and it is unprocessed. Okay, ever since I cut off my locks, I have not put no color, no relaxer, no nothing.
Right, like when I was younger, I didn't know how to manage my hair.
I didn't know no better. Right.
I was like, you like, oh wait, I got nigga naps and shit. Now you get older, you're like, wait, this shit needs some moisture.
Right. If I want straight hair, I'm putting on a whole wig. Okay.
No lie, I be doing detox. Like I bought this little, it's like a little inflatable.
Oh wait, they got 702 now. They got 702.
Yo, I'm so done right now.
They got 702 with the shit. I'm so done.
I know the fake job. I know the fake job about to show up.
They about to get job next. Ja, you gotta.
They have this like big hair tub for your hair. If you have locks, so you can detox your hair. I put like that Indian clay, some apple cider vinegar, and then after that, you do another one, but you put like straight aloe, like raw aloe. Like massage that shit into your scalp. Get some blueberries. Make a little smoothie, a little fruit smoothie. Put it in your hair like a mask. Wash that shit out. Your hair gonna be luscious and smooth and all that.
Yo, twin, I used to lock mine with honey.
Plants?
Yeah, I know you got plants
with honey.
Mommy.
Yeah, I used to lock mine with honey. We do like a honey water.
Oh, honey. Okay.
Yeah, tea tree oil. You mix the oils in there with the honey and stuff. You dilute it down so it's like thin, not thick, like super thick. When it dries, it's not sticky, but it's
my lady, she been using she been making the flax seeds stuff.
See?
She made the flax seed, but she put the honey in it, like you said.
Fiddle leaf.
What is that?
A fiddle leaf fig. When I bought it, it only had this on the top. And
Gracie,
then
how many plants
I made
you got
notches on it. Like I cut slices on it, and then that's when it started to grow all of this.
How many plants you got in your house?
I used to have like 20 something, but now I only have these.
I about to say, you look like you got hella plants in your house.
I used to, and then I used to grow my own stuff. Like I grew potatoes in here. I had a tomato plant.
I had all that stuff.
All,
But I'm in
all
the fucking bitch, I'm on the block.
I'm about to say,
What the fuck?
all my
Where
Spanish
I'm gonna
people
put it at
from
when
the
I need to
block,
put
they
it in
got
some fucking
plants.
soul?
I say the same shit. I'm trying to see if this girl
You ain't
sweet.
Spanish. You ain't Spanish if you don't got no plants. I ain't fucking with you. I
Wait,
can't
Gracie,
trust
are you Spanish?
Yeah. But like both my parents are Dominican.
Okay.
But my father's side of the family, they're darker. And like part of them used to live in Haiti. So like
she black.
A lot of my roots are
Afro
very
Latina.
That's what I was gonna say. Afro Latina, right? Is that's
yeah? And then like my mom, I came out this color because my mom is like really light skinned. My mom's side of the family, they're all light skinned. I'm the darkest one.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
You know, my family, they came from Natchez, Mississippi. My great grandmother, before she passed, actually, you know, she passed when I was an adult, but when I was 16, she looked at me and said, "Baby, why you ain't got no kids?" I had at least 3 of them by the time I was here. I'm like, I was 16. She said I had
Those were different times. Like back then, when you were 16, you were mature. You were
she
doing
had
adult
15 kids. 15 kids.
My great grandmother had 11.
I have
my
over 300. I have so
siblings.
many cousins out here in LA. Like my grandmother was the first one to come to Cali, and I have so many like I've dated 2 of my cousins on accident. Like I had so many relatives, and I realized this is a real thing and shit. You have to say like where you from, who your people is, what's your mama and daddy's name, and your auntie's name, and then I need to check your whole shit before, because if you say you from LA, I need to know if we related or not, because the seeds was being spread.
Right.
Especially if you got any type of similarity, a nose, the hair.
Yo, I had a friend. She fell in love with this dude. She was like, "Yo, girl, I love him." I'm like, "Bitch, y'all kind of look alike." No, we don't. Okay, bitch. Okay. They had a kid.
Oh nah.
They went to visit the mom over there, and
I got a few double cousins
or something. Yo, when the mom seen the girl, she was like, "What is she doing here?" The guy was like, "What do you mean? That's your sister." "What do you mean that's my sister?" "That's your sister."
I got a few double cousins in my family and shit, and I got, you know.
Where's Charles Manson at? Because that's where I what the fuck would have been at. I had sex with my brother, and you didn't tell me I had a sibling out there. No, I had sex with my brother, and I had a kid.
Oh shit! Hold on, her milk is in the microwave. I'm a whole time boy. Okay,
pump it up.
Just say.
You want apple? Yeah. Okay. It's already washed. Here.
Oh my God. It's happy birthday to hip hop. We in the building.
Yo, Gracia. This oatmeal shit, man, had me pumping like 12 ounces.
Shot that. You already know. You should have been rolled up, big dog.
Make some you know what I used to do?
I
Make
got
some
cookies.
real
I
quick.
eat oatmeal in the morning.
I used to pre-make the cookies and then like bake them a little bit and then put them in the freezer. And then in the morning, if I was going to work or I was just like needed a quick snack, pop them shit in the oven real quick, boom. And you got me lactating and all that.
My sister-in-law, she made me some. The stuff in it, it don't taste like a regular oatmeal cookie, but it's working.
Yeah, it don't taste regular.
It's a little different. I want to taste the butter and shit. I don't taste the butter.
It don't taste the same.
The shit you eat just to feed your baby.
Right.
I'm like, yo, how would I ever? My house.
And then they get older and they forget that you was on sucking on their titties.
Look, that's why I made videos.
Like they was sucking on
you
your
gonna know the struggle. You gonna know the struggle. I'm over here drinking my tea for the night. I'm like, I gotta get set up for tomorrow, but my parents.
You gotta make
sure. You drinking that mommy tea shit?
Yup.
Yeah, I got it, and then I have like the stuff I put vitamins I put in my in my water, and then I take like some prenatal vitamins that I pop every morning, and I'm like, but to wake up at like 3 o'clock in the morning because your shit is on fire. Like is real. Just about 9 ounces, just so you gotta pump out 9 ounces just so you can go back to sleep. The shit is real.
The first time I asked for a break, right? My son was like 3 months. I'm like, I need a break, bitch. Bitch, I'm pumping. I feel like a fucking cow. I need to go out. I need to have a girls' night. Excuse me.
Man, I had my first night break yesterday, and oh, he's so cute. I had my first.
Go over there. Yo, he's a clown.
You don't got no.
The joke is on me.
You don't got no
I'm sitting
enemies.
back and learning because I don't got no kids, so I'm learning about mommy teeth.
Go over there.
She went with my mom and dad because I had to get my OB follow up from after the delivery. So my mom was like, "You can." She was like, "How you gonna go?" I'm like, "I'm just gonna take her." And she was like, "You can't take her. They gotta check you." And so she stayed with my parents, and she was just supposed to stay for the day. Look, girl, hold on. She was just supposed to stay for the day. Then they called and it was like, "Can they keep her overnight?" So I had like a little trip out moment. Finally said Aries. Finally said yes, and I thought I was gonna get turned up last night, girl. I spent my whole damn night pumping out 7 bottles.
Right.
Woke up this morning, pumped out 2 more. My turn up was so lame. I swear, my turn up was lame as fuck, man. I couldn't even be great,
girl. When I went,
I don't need to be great at all.
It was 3 months. I went for a girls' night. I'm thinking I'm about to have the time of my life. First of all, the second drink, I felt like I was drinking moonshine. I felt like I was that lit.
I was asleep by 11:30.
3, okay. By the time I got home, they were so swollen. I was in so much pain. I was crying as he was feeding. That's how full they were. I didn't know. Oh, your titty's gonna get full and you gotta go home at a
And
certain
they
time.
hurt. They like apples. Like that shit, like a whole apple. That shit hurt. Like, I mean, like the firmness of it. It hurts. Like it wake you up out your sleep hurt.
You gotta get that portable junk.
Yeah, but now they got that. Now they always got the shit you need after you have the kid.
I'll be right back.
That's a fact. That's a fact. Oh, boy, what? As soon as they said portable, I was like, yeah, throw that in the cart.
Right. That's the registry. We're gonna need that.
You feel me?
Fuck out of here.
That's good, man. Nah, y'all go through it, man. Y'all definitely go through it. Had to take a whole class on that shit just so I can kind of get an understanding of it. You know what I mean?
Nah,
Class
for me,
free
what
anyway.
it was is like I had this thing where I didn't even know this shit existed before I got pregnant. So it's this shit called HG, and it's basically severe morning sickness. It's not morning sickness because to compare the two, it's like comparing like a gust of wind to like a tornado or something.
Mm-hmm.
I
You
couldn't
can't hold nothing down.
anything. Like I was throwing up over 10 times a day.
Mm-hmm.
I lost 13 pounds in my first 2 months of pregnancy. That shit was scary. Like that shit was scary.
We learned about this with my baby girl. So my wife, she lost mad weight. She couldn't hold nothing down. I was scared. I'm buying her Preggy Pops. I'm buying her all the type of shit. You know what I mean? The tea to make her. You know what I mean?
And nothing was working.
Nothing.
And you know what I hated? People were like, oh, just have some crackers, drink some ginger tea. Bitch, it's not gonna work. It's gonna come back up.
Even water.
Yeah. Water, even when you chew on ice, that little bit of water that accumulates, throwing that shit back up. If you eat a bucket, if I bite on this fruit, I'm gonna throw it right back up. Then they try to prescribe me some shit called Zofran, which is like for chemo patients. I was like, no. I looked it up, the birth defects. I was like, nah, I'm gonna smoke some weed. Smoke my fucking green, ate, held down the food. You see my son right there? He's 4. That nigga's a fucking genius. He fucking reads at a kindergarten level.
You hear me?
What's that?
That's a fact. That's a fact.
That shit is no. I smoked, no problems. I didn't give a fuck.
That's what. Well, my oldest son. So he has a different mother.
Yeah.
But she smoked. She smoked all the way up until like 6 months, right? She got spooked. You know what I mean? Because in Georgia, if anything in your system, whenever, you know what I mean?
Over here too. Do you know what I did? I drank my tonic. Hey.
You feel me?
A pregnancy state tonic.
She got spooked.
When I was in the hospital, they ain't see nothing. They didn't detect nothing. I was smoking from 6 weeks to 7 months.
Look, she got spooked and she stopped. As soon as she stopped, she started having complications. My baby boy was born at 6.5 months. You hear me?
That's one of the that's one of the side effects. Like there's so many side effects to having HG, like the mother, like the kid can have late, like their balls could drop late, right? They could also have like late spinal formation. They could have sensory processing disorder, which my son has
His
that.
lungs
Goes into
his
like
lungs were
sensory.
I'm out here in the
underdeveloped. He was born without the chemical. So whenever
see what you
you're
do.
born
You
with
see
the
what you
chemical
do?
in your lungs that when the air hit it, it
What did who
expands
do?
your
You're
lungs.
walking the
He was born
blistering
without
rain,
that
keeping the
chemical.
stream yard popping.
Huh?
What?
What? Trap, you tripping.
But he was born without that chemical, so they had to induce the chemical, expand his lungs, and then his
Yeah.
trachea was underdeveloped as well, so they had to balloon his trachea. But
Mm-hmm.
now
He good.
and get this, my boy, he was 5 pounds 2 ounces. Remember, I told you he was born at 6.5 months, 19 inches. You hear me?
Wow.
They thought he was full. They
Long.
were like, he full term. Nah, you're not. You know what I mean? Due date some months out. You feel me?
Yeah. But
But
they
now
little
he,
soldiers.
yeah, he, man, look, he one of the strongest out of all of them. You know what I mean? He my little football player. He do, you know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? He in the sports heavy. You feel me? Like,
Look at the
That's
Dutch.
good.
Look at the Dutch.
Don't throw
yeah,
your
good.
tablet over
Look at
there.
the Dutch. Yeah,
So,
that one right
my
here is
baby
home.
8 now. Yeah,
Oh,
good, man.
When you gotta go to the chicken spot to get a Dutch. This is America.
This nigga.
This is
What a
America.
great place.
Shout out to
This is
HB.
America. Oh shit! Why I know exactly what you talking about? Hell nah. Shout out to
I'm out here in the thunderstorm for y'all.
HB look like
bro,
everybody,
it's
bro.
raining like crazy right now.
Huh?
Facts. I'm out here.
It's
It's
raining
If
over
it
raining.
here
wasn't
in
for
New
this
York.
umbrella, you know what I mean? Got an umbrella big enough to cover me.
Yo,
There's a lot
Trap,
of
what
lightning
up?
out this
When we
motherfucker.
gonna have a takeover, yo?
Huh?
When we gonna have a
Oh,
takeover, son?
we gonna have a takeover.
Trap was
We
my
about to
first
take.
takeover.
You know we gonna have a takeover, Blue. we gotta make sure you fully rested.
Okay, so the next time my mama take my baby.
Just live. I gotta get your IG when we end the stream or whatever. Go put it in the private chat or whatever.
All right.
He went out again.
Pumpkin. Yeah.
He said he's
So
about to
I was
chew.
really concerned because she stayed with my mama, so she had to have like 2 bottles of formula, and I was boo-hooing about that shit.
Yeah.
So my baby don't know that. No.
My doctor had to tell me it was okay. I was like, but she's not gonna want my breast milk anymore. I was in the doctor's office sobbing. I was like, how am I gonna bond with my baby?
I'm so done.
Yeah. But she okay. She okay.
How long you plan on breastfeeding?
Shit. Till she get teeth.
That's a good idea. Cause maybe I didn't think it through. I was over here on some white people shit. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna let him just let him rock out till he tired to fuck out, right?
Nah, you get teeth, it's over. You know what I'm saying?
That nigga grew
It's
teeth.
a wrap.
I was still letting him rock. I was like, yeah, no.
Nah, she get teeth. She get teeth. It's gonna be strictly out the bottle. Like I'm bottle feeding her breast milk, just for the fact that I don't want her to be like foreign to a bottle in case she's not with me. You know what I'm saying? I don't want her to be attached to me, but it's still breast milk.
You're a fucking genius because you see me. I waited a little too long. to introduce him to the fucking bottle. I spent $150 on so many different bottles, Blue. The real nipple size and the bigger one.
Wait, she gonna
The
scream.
even flow, the shit that's in the L
This
shape.
nipple is like this nipple is like
Glass
flexible
bottles.
and silicone.
I tried
I've been
that
doing
one too.
research.
Nah.
I got bottles that are shaped like a whole breast.
The Nook
It didn't
bottles.
work. It didn't work.
Hell no, they don't work.
Nah, I mean,
Nigga
it
wanted
worked for
pretty.
her. But like I said, I did like the second, like day 2, I started doing a bottle. Like when I started pumping like a half an ounce, I started putting it in a bottle. So she don't get attached to my titty. Like, cause she fall asleep on it if she can. I don't want her being attached to me like that. Like I'm a whole single mama. I can't have you just stuck on me and won't be with nobody else, you know, just for the fact that I'm the supply. So I actually start so huh? Yeah, I'm the plug.
No, I don't. So my baby girl wasn't like. I guess it just depends on the child. My baby girl wasn't like that. You know what I mean? But my oldest son was like that. So I don't know.
I feel like maybe I might be like overcompensating because of my situation with her dad. You know, so like I hold her a little bit longer than I know I should, you know.
But to me, like when they that young, there's no such thing to me as holding them too long.
Right.
Well,
Because
shit,
they
if you gotta go pee and you over here doing a pee dance and you
but you can let her cry though. Like you can let her lungs develop. Like that's what my grandma said.
No, see, and that's why I
how you
said I
produce
think
singers,
I
right?
overcompensated because I feel like if we were in a 2-parent home, you know what I'm saying, it would be somebody to attend to her every need, you know, at all times. And with me, I'm still just one person. So I do have to go pee. I do you know, she may cry for 4 minutes.
But don't feel guilty about letting her cry though. You should let her cry. That way she don't get used to.
Cry.
Like what she shouldn't get used to is every time she cries that you come to get her. No, let her cry for a couple minutes.
So when she starts crying and I'm trying to let her cry, I gotta go hide myself in the bathroom so I don't hear it as loud as I hear it. Otherwise, milk be leaking.
That shit pain.
Yeah,
That
pain everywhere.
Yeah.
So I have to go hide so it's not as loud. So
you know them kids, they're like,
that shit pain, man.
Like somebody, yeah, like somebody is trying to rob her. The girl is like snitching. I don't know. I think she might like the bottle more though because I warm up the milk. You know, it ain't just room temperature. I kind of make it a little bit warm. She drunk already. You see that head? Just
nah.
She drunk. She be doing this. I love Stink. This is my road dog, y'all. We gonna do all the crimes together.
I forgot. Go over there.
Your son got mad energy.
This little boy be up to 3 aborted every day.
Shit, I was just chilling with my cousin.
So we be up at the same time.
His son, he was up all night playing Xbox. I'm like, yo, these little niggas is crazy.
He's up all night just running around and on his tablet. Up to 3 a.m.
I need to get her a tablet because driving is really stressful for me. No, they got me with postpartum, y'all.
I'm so done.
Like I be so stressed out when I'm in a car and shit. Like it'd be the worst. Like if I be hitting up and I be like I'm in a car, like I'm miserable as hell. Like I'm trying every coping skill just to survive the 40-minute drive.
You know what? Did you have that bottle that it's like alpha? It's like this little. It's a bottle, right? But the part that goes in their mouth, it has a little like nozzle, and like you could put the cup or like you could put the baby bottle wherever.
Yeah.
The little nozzle that reaches in, so you could put it in their mouth, and the bottle be right here. And it's like
but if you tell me what the name of that shit is, I swear to God, I'm gonna get it.
Whenever you feed her, you could just put that little thing in the cup,
like a straw.
Yeah, like a little straw, but it has the baby bottle.
I'm that mom that'll try every new little thing out
That be me. I bought everything on Amazon that I needed. Get you a little clip fan. You got a clip fan?
702. Are you here?
702. Is you still in the building?
Huh?
I see.
You got a clip fan?
Samurai just pulled
Do I
up.
have a what?
A clip fan.
No, not yet. Somebody just told me about that the
Samurai
other day.
salute.
$12 on Amazon. Let me show you.
Yeah, somebody just told me about that. Shy 702. If I could show y'all the shit that y'all got for 7.
My son broke, the front part, but
and you
it
just
got
put it right
7.
on the. Okay. Oh, like a desk
on
fan.
the shoulder. You could put it on the car seat. You could put it anywhere that has something where you could, clip it onto. You could put it, and it recharges like a phone.
Oh, so you plug it in your computer?
Yep, and it has 4 different modes.
Okay.
That saved me on summer days, especially out here in the transportation, girl. Outside in the parks. Oh yeah, it saves you.
Gracie be having that shit on the train.
But all them bitches be hot with they kids in the umbrella stroller. My kid be chilling with his fucking fan, looking like a fucking little bougie little motherfucker.
This girl is throwing it.
I like my kid to be comfortable.
Yes, cool. Mommy's so happy you like breast milk still. That was my stuff. Why would she want that nasty clay when you can have the sweet cream?
Right. Liquid gold.
Okay.
Fuck that clay.
Shout out to HB2N. I ain't selling my shit, nigga.
he wants you to put one in the freezer for him.
When my son breastfeeding, I had a whole freezer full of milk. I cried when I threw it out. I
don't ask my mama.
Stop.
You will have another kid, Gracia? he looked like he wants somebody else to run around with in there.
Before I had him, I wanted 5. He's all 5 in 1. That's why he was born on April Fools, because the joke is on me.
Imagine when you got 5 of them. That's 5 like that.
Yeah. Smoke got 5 for real. Smoke got 5 of them things.
I want all
Hey,
boys.
look, I'm trying to convince for one more. You feel me? I want to know, little boy. You feel me?
Yeah.
Your wife's like, no.
It's easy to ask for.
Like, no, it's closed.
Hey, I'm trying. I'm not saying that it's gonna happen. You feel me?
I want it all boys.
Your wife said the oven is closed.
Look, I'm considerate. You feel me? Because I know that's a lot to go through. You feel me?
I'm considerate. You better have a push gift ready.
So
I know,
you got 5 kids. You got 5 kids. Somebody gonna be famous.
Down with a fight. And then she woke up.
What Peter Griffin said, one of my kids, they're gonna be going to Hollywood.
No, because I read on the internet that was only good for like 2 hours.
Nah, that's a fact though, man. I think that's my.
So
man, that's all of them, man. It's easy to say that's all of them, but you know what I mean. I think my baby girl
they
got
said
it,
it's 2
man.
hours from when you make it, and they actually have a whole bunch of rules with it.
My baby girl, my oldest girl.
But I know you really don't care about what
Them
the
the 2 right now.
like that.
Well, I'm just looking for the bag. I'm okay. I'm ready. We can go.
You hear me?
Well, I'm just saying I didn't read that part.
No, I did, because I was curious when I stuck it in the refrigerator. How long would it be okay for?
Well, I had just made it this morning, so.
No, I know.
So.
But she's okay. She
Sammy,
was a little
what's up, my
constipated.
G?
She was a little constipated this morning. I mean, after y'all left, but yeah. So it probably will lighten up. It'll lighten up by tomorrow.
Boy, track. Whenever you decide to have kids, big dog.
All right, let me finish it first so I can get up out of here.
Make sure that
Make
bitch
sure
is crazy.
you get
Before I make sure I have kids, I'm gonna make sure I ain't broke.
Being broke,
sure you do what?
Your worries. Like I be telling parents, it don't matter if you got a closet full of shit for your kid. If you're not mentally prepared for anything, then don't have a kid. If you're not prepared for something to go wrong, like for the mother of your child to possibly die while giving birth, for your child to possibly come out not how you expected, you know what I mean, and might require more of your attention. If anything could possibly happen, but people be like, I got breakfast, bitch. I went to Carter's.
You're absolutely right.
What happened? Wait, all I heard was dying in childbirth. Wait, what?
No, because he said if he has a kid, he want to make sure he's not broke. So I'm like, that's the least of it. Like, I understand that, but put that away and be more mentally prepared in case like something happens with your child that you're not expecting. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna be real with you. If anything, that should have leveled you up like never before. You hear me? Having a kid, then you gonna get to the money.
There's people that have like a deformed kid or a kid that's mentally indifferent, and they give them up to the system, or they, you know, have have an abortion. Like, there's a lot of factors to that, and you don't know. Make sure your baby moms and you have the same ideology as to how y'all want to raise your kid.
And I had none of that. I swear to God, I had none of that when I had
you want to raise them. It's not gonna work.
I had none of that when I got pregnant.
That's why I do no
gloves. I wanted to be
no
by
gloves,
myself.
no love.
I'm not gonna say I
Look.
wanted to be in a. I didn't. Okay, so I wasn't with my baby daddy. I didn't really want to be with my baby daddy.
That's
But
how
I had got to the point where, like, I had got to the point where I just didn't think I was gonna have kids at all. Like, it had been 15 years in between pregnancies. Like, getting pregnant, it's been like 15. Look, you ate it all, not me. So this last month payment, I just paid off a $30,000 debt.
Y'all can hear the thunder?
No. I had just paid off debt. Like, so I was at the stage where I was trying to get, like, you know, what the next step looked like. And maybe in 2 years I would want to go and have a kid. I was like, 2 years, you know, I'll go to the fertility clinic, see if, you know, pregnancy is even a possibility for me, because it had been so long since I got pregnant. I sure enough plenty had like a lot of slip ups that could have happened. It never happened. So I just thought it really wasn't a possibility and shit. But me and my baby daddy, like, shit.
Y'all debunked that myth.
Like I said, COVID and Hennessy got me fucked up.
I'm so good. See, with me,
you need
I
to
was
stay to the white, Blue. You need to be drinking that white.
You know, the last shit I drank was the last clear I did was tequila. And now I'm starting to think, you know, baby, I'm gonna start trying that Avion shit if I ever go.
Avion, you're on that Avion, that Casamigo. If you in the Bronx, niggas drinking that Casamigo.
Yeah, but real shit though, like, I feel like my drinking was like, I can say now, like, the shit that I was doing was reckless as fuck. Like, I took chances and shit, and I can't take them chances again with this girl.
I would take no chances, Blue. No glove, no love.
Take no chance. I can't. Not even that. It wasn't like I said. It wasn't like I wasn't like.
Listen, no, Blue. Shit, yo, Blue. If I don't got no condom, I'm going to sleep on. That's a fact. I'm not gonna let her manipulate
me. If I ever drink again, my phone is on airplane mode, so I don't even accidentally send a text.
Girls got that magic of seduction. You feel me? I don't need her trying to seduce me to making the wrong decision. So I just go to sleep.
You're not even gonna get to seduce me. My phone is going on airplane.
I'm going to
that magical seduction.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. You almost seduced me when you got on the camera.
Man, look, I'm telling you, seven is the best thing that could have ever happened to me in my life, but I would not do it again.
Boom.
Gracie damn near seduced me when she got on the camera. I'm like, what the hell going on?
Shut up.
As much as I love my daughter,
what's that butter you had? What's that butter that you had whipped up?
The what? Oh, coconut. The Trader Joe's.
Yeah. All the seduction.
Get it to the girl. Trust me, she
all
will love you.
seduction.
And you will love her.
We're gonna have this within the next week and a half. Watch.
All the seduction. All the seduction. Smelling like coconuts. And you from the islands and shit like that. Yeah, I know.
Smelling like Montego.
That's why I said I'm going to sleep. That's exactly why I said I'm going to sleep. Fuck you.
Smelling
I'm going to bed. Yo, let me hear. I'll pass you that weed. We smoke that weed back and forth, and I'll be. I gotta doze off for you.
I'm good.
Oh shit, my phone was about to timeout shot. My bad, bro.
Yo, Blue Dream, what you did yesterday? What you did to me?
Trap, I hid you. I hid you. I had my phone. Look, okay, so like I said yesterday, 7 went with my grandparents. So I was cleaning my house. I rearranged my furniture. I wanted to make sure my house was spotless. It's the one thing that's been bothering me since I had her and shit. But I had my phone in my pocket when I picked back up my phone because I heard Danny say my name. I looked at my phone and I was like, oh shit, I timed out and did Trap. My fault. I had to figure out where you was making comments at. Just
Yo, you know what's funny, Blue? Because I told you what's up and you ain't never respond to me. I knew that was odd. I'm like, she ain't never respond. Yo, I done went to the breakdown cruise shit, went back and you ain't never say nothing. I'm like, damn, Blue. I'm like, damn, what I do?
You said what I do?
Like when I be on YouTube, I have it on my TV on mute. I have it playing on my TV. This is my laptop, and then I have it on my phone too. Because I move around and walk away. So I have something with the volume on. If I'm on a StreamYard, then I have it on my laptop. But everything else, it's usually my TV and my phone at the same time because I'm trying to hear whatever I'm trying to do at the same time. But then when I picked up my phone, because I heard Danny say my name, I was like, wait, hidden by Blue Dream? What the fuck? Then I had to figure out whose channel you was on just to let you know that I hid you. Because I ain't, you know.
Yo, Blue, like, yo, I'm sorry I did that, Trap. I'm looking at my phone like, I don't know what she's talking about, but I'm like, all right, Blue, what's good?
Man,
that's why I said,
figure out what channel you was on. I had to figure out what channel you was on because I don't be really timing out my bros like that.
That's why I gave you the response I gave you. Like, it's 100. Like, I don't even know what you're talking about. I'm like, I'm so high, Blue. I don't even know what you did.
I definitely hid your comments and hid you off the channel. Accident. That shit was in my pocket.
It was good though, cause you sent me to the breakdown cruise shit, and I was lit over there.
Yeah, I saw you never came back. Fuck you, Trap.
I was lit over there. But they was fucking with your boy over there at the breakdown cruise. Shout out to Wayne.
Hey, and if I wasn't trying to find you, I wouldn't have subscribed. I wouldn't have known to subscribe. I didn't know she was streaming off of other channels.
Yeah, man. She be streaming off for Facebook, YouTube, all type of shit. Periscope, they be on everything.
All right, y'all. Fingers crossed that I could put this girl in this bassinet. This should be. I have not mastered this yet. She a month old. Yep. I have not mastered the art of putting her in.
Yeah, because I know what you didn't. I know what you didn't try. You heard Blue Dream. I know what you didn't try. I know you tried all the things. You feel like you tried everything in the world, but I know one thing you didn't try.
What? Getting her drunk?
No, you ain't play that Lavish Life on repeat.
Oh, you know what? I have not.
No, you know what's crazy? I was out today. And I've seen some lavish nail salon, look, beauty salon.
You need to go out on your on the second one, on the middle one. You need to go out and come back. That shit frozen.
Oh my God, we
on the middle one is frozen.
Yeah, the middle one is frozen.
Yeah, it is. You like this?
Yeah, you make a face.
Oh shit.
Oh